The world has witnessed the rise and fall of countless leaders throughout history. These individuals have left indelible marks on the pages of time, shaping the destinies of nations and the lives of millions. Some of these leaders have been celebrated for their vision and benevolence, guiding their people towards prosperity and progress. They have built thriving cities, fostered economic growth, and inspired generations with their leadership. However, history also bears witness to those who have cast a dark shadow over humanity. These leaders have ruled with iron fists, spreading fear, oppression, and destruction. Get ready to dive into the dark side of history as we explore the lives and legacies of the most malevolent figures to ever hold power. In this countdown, we will reveal the top 10 most evil leaders the world has ever seen. Their actions have left scars that are still felt today. From the killing fields of Cambodia, where Pol Pot's regime led to the deaths of millions, to the frozen gulags of Siberia, where countless lives were lost under Stalin's brutal rule. We'll uncover the stories behind their reigns of terror. These leaders have left behind a legacy of pain and suffering that continues to haunt the world. Stay tuned till the end to find out who tops our list. This journey through history will reveal the darkest chapters of human leadership. Our journey into the heart of darkness begins in Cambodia, once a land of vibrant culture and ancient temples. This Southeast Asian nation, known for its rich history and stunning landscapes, was home to the magnificent Angkor Wat and a thriving civilization. However, beneath the surface of this beauty, a sinister force was brewing. Here emerged a figure synonymous with cruelty and genocide, Pol Pot. Born Saloth Sar, he would later adopt the name Pol Pot and become one of the most infamous dictators in history. His vision for Cambodia was one of radical transformation, but it came at an unimaginable cost. As the leader of the Khmer Rouge, Pol Pot unleashed a reign of terror that claimed nearly 2 million lives. The Khmer Rouge, a radical communist movement, sought to create an agrarian utopia by eradicating all forms of modernity and perceived enemies. This brutal regime targeted anyone who was seen as a threat to their ideology. Cities emptied, families torn apart, and intellectuals targeted for extermination. The Khmer Rouge forced urban dwellers into the countryside to work in labor camps under horrific conditions. Intellectuals, professionals, and anyone with an education were seen as enemies of the state and were systematically executed. Under the cover of darkness, millions were marched to the killing fields, transformed into mass graves. These fields became the final resting place for countless innocent lives, where the echoes of their suffering still lingered. The brutality of the Khmer Rouge knew no bounds. As they sought to erase any trace of the old Cambodia, Pol Pot's brutal regime left Cambodia devastated, its people forever scarred. The aftermath of this dark period is still felt today, as the nation continues to rebuild and heal from the wounds inflicted by the Khmer Rouge. The resilience of the Cambodian people is a testament to their strength and determination to overcome their tragic past. From Cambodia, we travel north to North Korea, a land shrouded in secrecy and ruled by fear. The country is often described as the most isolated nation on Earth, where the government exerts total control over its people. At the helm stood Kim Jong-il, who perpetuated a system of oppression. His regime was marked by a cult of personality, where his image was omnipresent and his word was law. Imagine a nation transformed into a vast prison camp, where dissent is not tolerated and any form of opposition is swiftly crushed, where every aspect of life is controlled. From the media to the education system, everything is designed to maintain the regime's grip on power. Dissent was met with swift punishment, often within notorious political prison camps. These camps are places of unimaginable suffering, where prisoners endure forced labor, torture, and starvation. Starvation became a weapon, with millions suffering while the regime maintained a lavish lifestyle. The disparity between the ruling elite and the general population is stark and heartbreaking. Kim Jong-il's legacy is one of isolation, fear, and unimaginable human suffering. His rule left an indelible mark on the nation, one that continues to affect the lives of millions of North Koreans to this day. Our journey takes us to Mesopotamia, where Saddam Hussein held sway over Iraq for over 2 decades. Fueled by a lust for power, Saddam maintained his grip through terror and repression. His secret police, the Mukhabarat, instilled fear in every Iraqi. Saddam gassed his own people, unleashed chemical weapons, and waged brutal wars. His reign serves as a stark reminder of the devastating consequences of unchecked ambition. Chapter 4: Idi Amin, the Ugandan Nightmare. We move to Uganda, where a dictator known for his erratic behavior and brutality held sway. Idi Amin declared himself lord of all the beasts and unleashed a reign of terror. Under Amin's rule, Uganda descended into chaos. He expelled the entire Asian population, decimating the economy and turned on his own people. Amin's reign was a grotesque spectacle of violence and madness. Chapter 5: Joseph Stalin, the Red Tsar's Reign of Terror. Our journey takes us to the Soviet Union, where Joseph Stalin ruled with an iron fist. Stalin transformed the Soviet Union into a totalitarian state, crushing any opposition. He orchestrated the Great Purge, a campaign of political repression. Millions were arrested, executed, or sent to the Gulag. Stalin's reign of terror left an indelible mark on the Soviet psyche. Chapter 6: Mao Zedong, the Great Leap Backwards. Our journey takes us to China, where Mao Zedong rose to power on a wave of communist revolution. Mao implemented radical policies with devastating consequences. His great leap forward led to one of the deadliest famines in human history. Mao's reign left a lasting scar on China's national psyche. We arrive at one of the darkest chapters in human history, beneath the shadow of the swastika. Adolf Hitler, the Führer of Nazi Germany, plunged the world into a global conflict. Hitler's Nazi regime unleashed a wave of barbarity across Europe. The Holocaust stands as a chilling testament to the depths of human cruelty. Chapter 8: Leopold II of Belgium, the Horror of the Congo. Our journey takes us to the Congo Free State, ruled by King Leopold II of Belgium. Driven by greed, Leopold unleashed a reign of terror that decimated the Congolese population. Leopold's agents terrorized the Congolese, committing unspeakable atrocities. His reign stands as a chilling example of colonial exploitation and unchecked greed. Chapter 9: Genghis Khan, the Scourge of God. We journey to Central Asia, where Genghis Khan forged an empire through bloodshed. Genghis Khan's empire was built on conquest, leaving a trail of death and devastation. His military genius is undeniable, but his reign was marked by brutality. Genghis Khan's legacy remains a complex one, a testament to human ambition and military might. Chapter 10: Vlad the Impaler, the Impaler's Reign of Terror. Our journey culminates in Wallachia, where Vlad III ruled with an iron fist. Vlad's cruelty was legendary, his preferred method of execution, impalement, striking fear into his enemies. His reign serves as a reminder of the depths of human cruelty. Outro: A Legacy of Evil. And there you have it, the top 10 most evil leaders in the history of the world. Their actions have left a dark mark on history, reminding us of the depths of human cruelty. We must learn from the mistakes of the past and work towards a future where peace, justice, and compassion prevail. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing content.